Welcome to the Omega Studio News. News you can use. Happy Friday. Today is February the 21st, 2020. Happy Friday. As you guys can see, happy Friday. I am so excited to be here once again. Let's pull this up. All right. So I am happy, and so should you be. All right. So let's get into the stream. Sorry for any delays, any problems, any issues that's going on. But yeah, so let's get right into the stories. All right. First of all, matter of fact, I want to see if if Nalove is still up here. If you're still up here, Nalove, hit me up. Maybe we can talk up on here because I know you were talking uh, on your stream and I was trying to tune in, but maybe we can get you up on the stand. All right, so it's actually I know you guys see in the box, but I want to also say it's Kareem J. Clemons Day. Now, why is it Kareem J. Clemons Day? Well, I mean, people, we got to give ourselves some credit. So every day should be a good day, and every day should be your day. Okay, so today is Kareem J. Clemens Day. Okay, so just want to let y'all know that, and it's Friday. Okay, so bada bing, bada boom. All right, so my first story, getting right into it. I'm not really going to be here long because I am putting together another program for you guys on later on. Later on. Okay. Uh, I do know that I am missing some things here, right? But in the same way, I do want to say shout out to everybody who is tuned in to Facebook. Shout out to everybody who's tuned in on YouTube and Periscope. Okay, so thank you guys, my cyber friends, live stream. Thank you guys so much yesterday for showing love for the video. All right, so I'm looking for this Dottie. Hey man, I mean, it was pretty interesting to see uh, the news, like the blog talks. Like it was just really interesting because my girl Nini, I talked about her on my last story, and here it is. She's in the news again, and this is news coming from social media where now, I broke the news here on the show that Nene Leaks was saying that Kenya had a big mouth. Now it's like everybody is going against her now. So social media is saying that Nene Leaks says she's very undecided about returning to the Real Housewives of Atlanta, and everybody is attacking her. Now, I've seen a video on the talk, and I do want to share that video with you guys right here, where she is talking to them. And let me see, do we have that video? All right, this is Nene actually uh, on the talk, and let's hear what she had to say. Okay, can we play that? All right, let's go back and let's hear what she had to say.
To tell you that, as far as coming back, I feel like this show is my baby. I started the show, but I also feel like
Nene
I don't want
Leaks.
to be in a group where I feel like everybody's attacking and being very malicious.
Well, I think that nasty girl is jealous of you
Nasty
because no, because of you.
Thank you, sir.
It's true.
We
That's
love
no
Nene
big
Leaks.
I
nothing.
love it. That's
I have
right.
arrived and the
Show.
spotlight is
No
on me,
show. I
honey.
know, but thank you very much.
That's right.
She has the best heart.
Yeah.
You have the best heart. You
And
do.
I have it on my Instagram. I like to talk a
Follow
lot of
her on
trash, but I
Instagram,
have
you
a heart
guys.
of gold.
Yeah.
I do. I do.
Okay.
But,
So Nene, she's basically. So basically, let's pull up this. Let's pull up this one. So Nene, definitely. Oh, come on, is it there? Hold on, you guys. Hold on, hold on. All right. So Nene. Yep, there we go. All right, so Nene Leaks is definitely can we bring this up on the screen for you guys? So okay, so Nene Leaks, let's put this up on here. Okay, so my girl Nene right here is definitely is saying that people are really like shooting her the rocks, man. And I'm not really sure if they're jealous of her, but we can see right here, Nene Leaks is uncertain if she will return to the Real Housewives of Atlanta, right? Appearing on the talk, as we just seen that video, Bravo star admitted that she's undecided about her future on the franchise. Now, Nene, she's definitely been there from day one, okay? I have arrived, honey, and the spotlight is on me. The girls can't take her, okay? They see that she has her kids. She has her husband, Greg. Greg was going through the whole cancer, and now he's in remission. And then we have, where she opened up her boutique, and then she's doing a stand-up comedy, and then she just has so much juggling on her plate. It's like, and then she's made so much money from the show. It's like, I think partly from the show was like got her a little bit famous, but Nene is she's set, and actually she is a household name. Nene Leakes is a household name. But we can see here, she says, I will tell you that as far as coming back, I feel like this show is my baby. I started this show, but I also feel like I don't want to be in a group where I feel like everybody is attacking and being very malicious. Leak said, yeah, and I can see like everybody was really trying to attack her. I'm not really sure if they were doing it because they were trying to get like a cut in the show or trying to get a storyline. I'm not really sure what that was all about, but I do know that they can't take Nene Leakes. I love Nene Leakes. Okay, I mean the show is still going on. The 52-year-old continues and says, I have to finish watching the last episode to make sure that the nasty girl is staying in her place and not saying things that she shouldn't be saying. That's what I'm saying. We can see the fabulous Nene Leakes right there. I can tell you, Nene didn't always look like this. Okay, she did not always look like that. Okay, and I mean, they were going at her on her teeth, and they was going at her on her whole body, the way she looked. But money talk, bullshit walks, and this is what happens when you is famous. She got her nails done and everything. Okay, so yeah, man, we guys love Nene Leakes, right? And we wish nothing but the best for Nene Leakes. Okay, y'all like my background? That's the LGBT glitter that I wanted to do because it's Kareem J. Clemons Day, and I wanted to put that along with the Happy Friday. Just spice little things up right here on the show. Okay. So look, listen. If you guys are watching on Facebook and can you guys give a like for the page and also share the video if you want to? And also on YouTube, if you are watching, can you please like the video? Okay, and if you're not a sub, and then hit the notification next door to it, and it will actually get you going with all the notifications. Okay, hold on. Yeah, right. All right. So it's Friday, It's it's Kareem J. Clemons Day, and I'm so excited to be here with you guys. Uh, Also, too, I want to say the Queen Supreme Court. Now, I love talking about our judges, but she had served an emergency, meeting last night. And hold on, let me just go to this because hold on, let me just go to this because yeah, she was on last night, and I was like, I had to get the jury together in the background. I had to get the jury together in the background, right? And I thought she was going to be addressing some of the stuff that's already out there, but it just seemed like we had to get Funky Dineva up on set, permanent judge. We have a lot of permanent judges. We have Miss Sophia is the permanent judge. We have Shekinah is the permanent judge. We have Funky Dineva, permanent judge. Who is next as being a permanent judge? As they was rotating, but we do know that the Queen Supreme Court was up on up last night. Up last night, they had seven a meeting, and yeah, I was in the courtroom last night, and let me see if I can take you to some footage while I talk about this. Okay, so could we just go to the footage? No footage. Okay, we do have footage. Footage, footage, footage. Okay, we do. We don't. Okay, we do. All right, so this was some of the footage that was happening in the Queen Supreme Court last night, and I can tell you guys that Funky Dineva. Now, the whole background was different. They didn't. They weren't. They were on a stand, but they didn't have the background of the court. They had the news background, and Funky Dineva is there. We have Judge C.S. Madison. And I think at that time, the jury was like so confused because they were like, well, we were just here on Monday. Now we're back again here, yet again here on Thursday. And I'm like, sometimes the Queen Supreme Court could, they summons out their orders to a lot of people, and you never know. So I had to tell the jury that, she could be going live any moment, any day, because, she can do that. Okay, so the Queens was live, and they were talking about the issue of, I think that the issue was Lobosi. And I just remember reading about on social media about Lobosi and how Lobosi went to social media saying that he was banned from Planet Fitness, and he was banned because he definitely felt that he had expressed his opinion, and a lot of people took it too far, and then they just didn't agree with his opinions, and they just banned that ass. Okay, and then I was reading some of the comments, and one of the comments was like, well, it is really sad that Planet Fitness is banning people because of their opinions and what they say. That's the whole power of social media. He's being tried in the public opinion. And then some people were saying, well, what is Lil Bozy with all that money and with so many followers, millions of followers? What the fuck? Sorry. What the hell is he doing going to Planet Fitness? Okay, so just that's definitely what the Queens was definitely talking about in the courtroom. And then they was talking about also they brought Wendy Williams back, and I was telling the jury that Wendy Williams is more likely she's a regular in the courtroom. She could be subpoenaed in the courtroom at any given time, and we seen her before the jury on Monday, and then now the jury was really surprised that she was back again. And then the jury was kind of confused because they was like, when, the judges announced the name, they was like waiting for Wendy Williams, because I had explained to them that her name is Wendy Williams, but the judge had spoken, and they listened, and they was listening to all these names, and it was like, what's up with the names? And I'm like, that's just how they do it there on the Queen's Supreme Court when Wendy Williams is brought up on charges. Okay, she answers to actually, matter of fact, her subpoena is probably 10 page long because her name is just, they go with you guys know the names that is being called. Okay, so yeah, so I had to explain to the jury that her name had to be it was Wendy Williams, but to the Queen Supreme Court, they definitely had to, put the, Bartholomew and Clyde, Rufus and Theo and all that in it. Okay, so yeah, so she was brought up because it was another statement that had that the ladies brought up, and it was where she had made it was a comment, and then I guess they were saying that that comment was just, she had to try a little bit harder, but that was the reason why Wendy Williams was in the courtroom again, yet again, in the Queen's Supreme Court. Okay, so I had to explain to the jury that she was there, and then finally, if anything, the other they talked about a whole lot, but we didn't stay on. The jury just didn't stay on because I guess at that time the jury wasn't needed, so we just backed off. Okay, all right. So we can see that they are in. Shout out to the Queen's Supreme Court. You guys can catch them on Mondays, and then if it is what I think it is, the Bish Let's Dish is going to be going down with Bay. That's David K. Price and T.S. Madison on Thursdays. Okay, so I know we got a piece of the dishes on last week, but I'm not really sure because prior to that video, a lot of people was like, well, when is Bitch Like This is coming out? And I'm like, when is Bitch Like This coming out? And I'm like, I don't know when Bitch Like This is coming back to the airway, but we seen that they were on the airway on Thursday. So hopefully, yesterday actually today, no, today's Friday, Kareem. Yes. Yeah, so Bitch Let's Dish should be airing Thursdays at 9. Check it out. Go on Facebook, go to the like page, follow T.S. Madison. I love you. Okay, next. Now, oh man, let me see. Okay, so there was some footage that I was supposed to be uploading, and I don't think I uploaded it. It was footage that was coming from Citizen app, footage from Citizen app, and this was. Hold on. I don't have it. I can hear you, but I don't have the footage. Okay, so we will give you that footage later on. Apparently, a man barricaded himself in an abandoned building, and the NYPD is searching for him. We have footage for that. Okay, we don't have that footage yet. But apparently on Citizen app, there was a police responding to a call where a guy was throwing things at a supervisor on the MTA bus. And then at one point he fled and he went to a abandoned building. And the footage is right on the scene when the person went into the building, how he got into the building. When that story comes, when we have that video, we will break that to you guys. Okay? All right, so moving right along. All right, so shout out to everyone. Happy Friday. Okay, today is Kareem J. Clemons Day. Okay, that's me. Hello. Okay, so my next story is, now I know I talked about Jussie Smollett, and I know I talked about, how the disgraced Jussie Smollett, basically, all his charges was dropped. Well, he committed the hoax. His charges was dropped, and then they recharged him. However, I'm not talking about him now. I'm going to be going to another story which has similarity to, well, it has something to do with him, but not really him. Okay? So this is a story. Hold on, just give me 1 second. Okay. So yeah, this story is like it baffles me, baffles a lot of people. Okay, so this story is Chicago. Well, fired Chicago police superintendent gets 190K pension. Okay, what's that all about? Let's go to the screen. Okay, so what is this all about? He's definitely, he was fired, but he collects a 190K pension. Is this because he put in work and, you know, gathering together the evidence and doing a great job for the city of Chicago, which we've seen crime increase and decrease under his watch? I'm not understanding, but let's go here. So we see here that this is a photo of police chief, former Chicago police chief or superintendent of Chicago Police, Eddie Johnson, participated in a news conference. This picture is very much familiar to the world because this was when a time when he had announced around, the charges for Jussie Smollett. So right here it says Chicago former police chief has received a pension of more than 15,800 a month since mayor fired from the alleged lying about a night he was found asleep in his city issue SUV. I didn't know that. Okay. I guess when you are the superintendent, I mean, you got to sleep, but damn, on the job? Okay. So it says the pension added up to nearly 190,000 annually, or 75,000 his average salary, just over 253,000 per year during his final 4 years with the Chicago Police Department. Then we see here Johnson, 59, blamed medication for making him drowsy. Now, my thing is this, Superintendent, if you're taking some medication, and we all know, it's definitely, if you're taking some medication, is that require you to take that while you're on the job? Because if that's the case, then, you effed up right here, okay? But he's saying that it makes him drowsy before he was found asleep in his SUV. But the media reported disclosed that the married superintendent had been drinking for hours and kissing a woman on his security detail. See, what? And that he responded, officers took steps to keep it a secret. Okay, allegedly. Okay, so pension for Chicago Police Command staffers generally calculated by looking at their higher average salary and the peak for 4-year period with the department and choose the Chicago PD for more than 29 years, entitled to 75% of peak salary. Johnson was 31-year veteran. It says on January 1st, 2021, Johnson will be eligible to receive a post-retirement cost of living increase of more than $5,600 for that year, according to the records reviewed by the newspaper. Johnson did not return comments. Okay, so that is a lot of money when it comes to, being the police chief. That's almost like, when you're the president of the United States, you get a salary of $200,000. That's almost like he up there, but, it is what it is, right? All right, so moving right along. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and take this time out to, I know I can hear you. It's like a loud noise. Okay. All right. Yes, people for live stream, yes. Okay. Okay, shout out to everybody who is on social media. So okay, we getting some messages. Hello, Diego, how you doing? So before we weren't able to put these up, but we have some comments. Oh, so now we can comment from Facebook now? I guess we can, right? Okay, how you doing? What's going on? Hello, 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 hello. Yeah. So, okay. So moving right along. Let me just go ahead and say, do we got it? I know you was telling me if we had the footage. I was asking you if we had it. If we didn't, if we did, if we didn't. Oh, okay, okay, okay. All right. I mean, I hear you, but and it's Friday, right? Yeah. So, mhm. Oh, R. Kelly, really? Okay, so I am just now getting breaking news. Okay, yeah. Okay, so I'm getting breaking news, breaking news, breaking news, breaking news, breaking news, breaking news, breaking news. Breaking news. Okay, so we have now have just learned that R. Kelly could be released from jail after a judge has granted him a motion of bail, which he is now scheduled to be making an appearance on March the 5th. March the 5th in a courtroom in Chicago. Okay, right. So I remember that. I remember that. I remember that they did say that he was going to be in custody and they denied his bail before. But I am hearing now that R. Kelly is now up for a bail hearing March the 5th. March the 5th. That is 2 weeks from now. Okay, or matter of fact, another week from now. That is on a Thursday. Okay, R. Kelly is due for a bail hearing, and he could possibly be released. But in the same way, if he's released from custody, could New York or Minnesota pick him up? Could Minnesota or New York pick R. Kelly up if he is released from custody from Chicago? Because he is facing charges in Minnesota and he's also facing charges in New York. And also new charges has been pended against him with new allegations of R. Kelly and also the charges of the obstruction of justice. That's right. So yes, that this is the breaking news we have just received that R. Kelly is now up for a bail hearing on March the 5th. He could possibly be released from jail, and if he is, would New York or Minnesota pick him up or extradite him to their state? Stay with the Omega Studio News as this story updates. Okay? All right, moving right along. All right, so uh yeah, that just I mean okay. All right, so yes, so bring it back to the Queen's Supreme Court. Okay, so the third person that was in the jury box that the jury was supposed to deliberate on when we left was on Rick James and how charges was being brought up allegedly saying that Rick James molested a 15-year-old. Okay, but I'm not really buying that story because if you look at the timing of the story and look at the age and look at the numbers and look at everything, sometimes people are trying to put stuff in social media, even on people who are deceased. Like I said, people are dead more than they're worth more dead than they're alive, and people start saying these things. So Rick James can't really, defend himself. But you can't believe everything you hear out there. So that was the next story that the Queen Supreme Court on top of all the stories that they had to deliberate on their emergency meeting. Thank you for reminding me on that. Okay, yes. All right, so, okay, so is this breaking news? Okay, for the Yang Gang. Okay, the Yang Gang. Andrew Yang. Okay, so we do know Andrew Yang is not in the presidential debate anymore. Okay, he suspended his campaign. We do know that, right? Okay, and we do know that, okay, so, yeah. Okay, so every time when the Omega Studio News and Talk Show T talk about Andrew Yang, we want to take you to here. Okay, so what we're looking at right here, ladies and gentlemen, is the United States debt clock. I want to bring it. Okay, what we're looking at here is the United States debt clock. And this is the United States debt clock in real time. We can see the United States debt right here. And then we can see the whole total of the U.S. total debt here, which we're in the trillions. Again, when we speak about Andrew Yang, we talk about how Andrew Yang was for the Freedom Dividend Plan and how, you know, the money that, his promise that he wanted to bring up $1,000 for every citizen was going to come from the GDP, which is right here. And as we can see from the last time that I brought this up on screen, these numbers was very much low. But now when you come back today, the numbers are still increasing. And then we come down here, we see that our population for the United States is 329,318,153. And then we come down to the full-time, which we have about 31 million, along with the part-time, 27 million. Again, I wanted to know if half of those people who are working full-time are counted in the part-time, because we do have people working full-time and part-time jobs, right? Then you see the food stamp recipient. Now, there was a comment that President Trump had said, and I had to come back to correct the balance to see if it was correct or not, see it from my own eyes. He said that he took off over 11 million people off of food stamps. Now, okay, I'm not understanding. Okay. So food stamps. So with the food stamps, when I went to 2016, and I'll bring it here, right here. When I went to 2016, right, we can see that the food stamps right here recipient was 46 million in 2016. That's when he became, when he stepped foot 4 years ago. Okay, now we look at the debt clock today, right, and we see that it is 35. So about 11 million, okay, off. That's what he said, 11 million. I mean, we have the statistics here, okay, but that still does not say that you should terminate food stamps, okay? Yeah, maybe people are still, you know, trying to manage their money, but then let's look at the homelessness, okay? If we go back to here, let's see if we can go, we see 554,923 for homelessness, and then the U.S. drug death 66640. So if we go back to 2016, is that going to, are we going to see some numbers? Okay, do we see homelessness? We don't, do we see any homelessness? Okay, so let's look at okay, we don't see homelessness, but let me see something. Living in poverty, 46. Let me see, 46 million. I just seen that one. Living in poverty, let me see. Okay, do we have the living in poverty? Okay, so 36. So about 10, yeah, you might as well say, yeah, same amount, almost about 10, 11 million out of poverty. So those numbers are, people are coming out of poverty according to, you know, the data that we see here. You know, 2016, we see that poverty was about 46 million. And then we see now in 2020, the poverty is about 36. So almost bringing out again to about 11 million. You agree? Kim? You agree? Okay, I'm not saying that, this man is the best or anything, but, it does seem like people are benefiting from some of the resources that is coming out of his administration. Sometimes we condone the good things and bad things, about this man. But I'm just saying we got to look at the numbers. Just like T.S. Madison went off and she went and brought up on her page, yesterday in a tweet or a post, she posted the numbers. The numbers don't lie. Okay, so we're looking at the numbers here. And like I said, when I speak about Andrew Yang, I talk about the numbers. And again, when Trump made a statement about the poverty and welfare, I just wanted to bring this up because the numbers don't lie. As we can see right here for the debt clock, that according to the numbers and the data from 2016 to now, it does show right here, right now, that people, or over almost 10, 11 million people, have lifted out of poverty and have lifted out of food stamps. But that does not show, that does not say in the program, okay? Because people are still struggling. People are still trying to make ends meet. I'm not gonna say trying to make it is still struggling making ends meet, okay? And still have to, look for money here and there just to provide for their family because salaries are not going up. And according to these numbers right here, we can see that the IRS is getting all their money, which we can see right here. Okay, the green, that's the IRS. The red is taken away. The gray will become green, as we can see right here. Look at this. Classified programs. Look at how much money is going into classified. This is the largest budget items. Okay, so we see here, hold on, let me bring this here. Okay, so we see here, right? This is the Medicaid, Medicare. Okay, we see right here. So look how much money is being spent into this. Okay, so this gray right here, you see the mouse, you guys? This gray right here on the right hand side will become green again. Social Security, paying out. The defense for the war, continue to pay out. These right here will become green. So they're adding money into it. This is taken out. Waste, fraud, and abuse. This is how much money that they are trying to put in and bring back. But you can see it's definitely too much money spent already. It's going to take years for this to come. They're already in the billions. Some of these people who have died and is gone, long gone, has contributed to this waste, fraud, and abuse right here. And also to our United States debt and to our total debt. Okay, but again, when I speak about Andrew Yang, I look at the gross, the GDP, which this is the money that every citizen in the United States under 329 million would have received $1,000. Okay, so yeah, I just wanted to show you guys that because I think it's very important because a lot of people they're still chanting and they're still, where is Andrew Yang? Andrew Yang, math, make America think harder, okay? But he tweeted and he said that he will be back, this ain't 2024, okay? And actually, while we're here on the United States debt clock, you can actually go in time and go to what the budget will look like in 2024. Look what the budget will look like in 2024, you guys. So we just fast forward in the future. Okay? We fast forward in the future. Look what the budget will look like in 2024. We'll be at 30 trillion, right? Hundreds, thousands, million, billion, trillion. 30 trillion. Let's look at food stamps. Look at this. Food stamps would be going down. They say by 2024, people in food stamps will be 30 million. And then and living in poverty, it was going down by about 4 or 5 more million would be out of poverty. Let's see. So I'm not really understanding this, but if we are looking at U.S. drug deaths, they're saying by 2024 that number should not have changed. If it was 66664, this one is saying 603. So I'm not saying how you take away, or they probably say that. Okay, so the homelessness is at 5,62323. And what was it in 2020? 5. Okay, so they're going down. Okay. So you guys, if you want to go here, this is the United States debt clock, and this is in real time, and you guys can check this out if you guys want to view where your money is going and where is it being spent, where is it coming to, where is it going, and then all the other statistics and data. And what's so cool about this is that you can definitely go up there and see different states, right? You can go up there and see different states, which you can come here and go to states. You can go to, let's see, California. It gives you everything for California, right? There's California. And then we can go to, how do you change it? You just go back, right? And then you go to New York, right? And it has New York, right? And then you can go to Georgia, right? There's Georgia right there. That's the population from Georgia, how much debt the state is in. Okay? Yeah. Florida, let's do Florida. Florida, where you at, Florida? There's Florida, unemployed, debt, GDP. Boom. I think that was the money where it was going to go from every state. Yeah, I mean, it is what it is, guys. I mean, I just really wish that Andrew Yang would have stayed in there. Okay, because he would have definitely had my vote. Okay. All right. It is KJC Day. That's Kareem J. Clemons Day. Me. Okay. Happy Friday. You guys can see. Right. Spin down a little bit. Happy Friday, you guys. All you guys on social media. Happy Friday. Huh? Okay. All right. So let me see what we have here. Okay. So that was the next topic, right? Okay. So the next topic is I wanted to go ahead and I think I lost it. Okay, so the next part will be the Omega Studio News blog page and what will be happening on the page. And also, again, Princess Diamond, hit me up, let me know what's good. I'm trying to get you for that password. There's always a problem when we go in there. Always a problem. There's always a problem. Okay, so this is the blog page, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, if you have not gone to the blog page, please go to the blog page. It's Kareem Clemons.wixsite.com/Omega Studio News. Let me just go ahead and put that up on the screen for you guys. Can I do it? Yeah, you could do it, man. You can't do it. Matter of fact, I can do it to all of them, right? I think I can do it for here, right? Too? No, I can't. No. All right. So yes. So this is the blog page website. Okay, as we can see here, Omega Studio News live on speaker. That's SPREAKER.com, and I always spell it out because it, your autocorrection will do something different. Hmm? Okay. Yeah, so your auto correction will do so says SPREAKR.com. Yeah, I say it real fast like that. Okay, so this is the blog page for the Omega Studios, the radio station for Omega Studios, brought to you in part by iHeartRadio. Okay, so we're definitely bringing that back to the airway. I can tell you when next week comes, that's the end of the week of February. And then March, there will be program available right on the blog page because at one point there was no scheduling for the Omega Studio News. But I can tell you that that schedule will be coming out in the beginning of March. So the representatives for the talk show T will have that available. And when that is available, we'll bring it to you guys. Okay? And that will bring back, show you guys on speaker, the YouTube gaming. And yeah, you guys, the view now is, I'm waiting for Princess Diamond on that, because we started the You Now with me and Princess Diamond, and we got on there co-hosting, and we had got a lot of views on there. So, we're looking to go back on there. And then also, while I'm on Princess Diamond, if anything, you can let me know if you really, really want to do the Princess Diamond show, bring the Princess Diamond show back. I told you we could do it right here. We could do it right here. Actually, you don't even gotta go anywhere. I can send the link to you, and just by you picking up your phone, you can have your mic, and you can have your camera, and then we can put it right here, and then you don't have to leave the comfort of your home. You can just do it right there. Okay, just let me know the time, the date, and we can just put it right here. Okay, because people were like, "Where's the Princess Diamond show?" And I'm like, "You guys gotta ask Princess Diamond." Princess Diamond has spoken that the show will be back soon. That's what she said. Okay, so again, this is the blog page, right? So the part that I wanted to come in is the podcast. Okay, so this is the podcast. Okay, welcome to speaker for the Omega Studio News. The Omega Studio News, and it should be slash talk show T because it's together right there. Okay, thank you so much for listening to the podcast or OSN and working hard to report the stories in social media world. Keep it real, keep it live, keep tuned in. See you guys soon. And this is what all the podcasts come up on so far, what I have so far on the speaker. Now, speaker, SPREAKR.com, only allows and give you about 15 minutes. So they don't really give you that much time, but I can tell you that if anything, we can do it there. We can speak there on the radio station, put out the content, and then have the content on here. Do the broadcast on here. Pick a day that you can do it, and it could be more than 15 minutes. But what I like about this is that they give you all types of other tools that you can work with to get your podcast up and going, which is not available right here. Okay, so yeah, you will see a schedule coming back for the show, and also the reason why I'm telling you this is because the RSS feed will be now going to there. So that means that from this video, like the videos that I do on YouTube and Twitter, Twitter, yeah, because that is what is Periscope? That's Periscope. Twitter is Periscope. The videos that I do on Periscope and the videos that I do on YouTube, the RSS will transfer from the words into the podcast. So it'll take everything you're saying and I guess a voice generates and it just makes it, words. So voice recognition to words and then it becomes, it just takes away audio. Like it takes away picture and just add audio and then you have audio. But if this video is more than 15 minutes longer, it's just gonna shut down off of it shuts down off of after 15 minutes. So I don't want to be saying something and then it cuts off. Okay. Okay. So how you doing? Shout out to everybody. Okay. Shout out. Hello. Okay. Oh yeah. So that's like a shocker because I thought that I was unable. I thought I was unable to show posts from social media. Okay, the Facebook, but that was something that maybe they added in now. It was just only for YouTube, as you can see. But now we can put Facebook as well. So if you have comments on Facebook and you want to have it on the show during the broadcast on the show, or you want to say something very nice and positive, put it in the box, and then we'll bring it right up here. Okay. All right. So move right along. We're definitely going into seeing social media. And also, if you guys do not know, if anything, we do know the weekend is approaching. So I do want you guys to tune in on Sunday, which here on the Omega Studio News and Talk Show T, we have officially made Sunday for the whole 2020 Kobe Bryant Day. Okay, so every Sunday here on the Omega Studio News and Talk Show T, we will dedicate Sunday Kobe Bryant Day. Okay, it's now official right here on Omega Studios and Talk Show T. Okay, so if you tune in on Sundays, you will not only hear what's in social media, but we will give you a little bit of insights on Kobe Bryant for Kobe Bryant Day. Okay, for the remaining of 2020. All right, so let me see what else is here. I told you this is going to be a short stream today because, again, I have something that I'm working on putting together. Like I have something real cool that I want to feature. And also while we're here talking about the Omega Studio News. Oh, okay. Well, breaking news. Happy birthday to Cynthia Bailey, who celebrates her 53rd birthday. And she didn't need one gorgeous cake, but they saying that she needed two gorgeous cakes. Okay, so happy birthday to Cynthia Bailey, who turned 53. Did I say 52? I said two cakes, 50. Okay. Oprah Winfrey, this New Jersey-based after-school program so much that she just gave $5 million to them. Whitney Houston hologram tour is already creeping people out. They had a Michael Jackson hologram. So Whitney Houston, how is it creeping people out? Like y'all asked for the Queen, y'all asked for Whitney Houston. They only using what was already here. So how is it creeping y'all out if it's stuff that y'all already seen already? Oh, because she's dead and they could just do something like that, and with the money and the technology we have, they can just make anything happen. Don't let it creep you out. Like, just be happy. Enjoy it. Enjoy it more that we're able to see her, just like that. Like, they're able to use technology to have a hologram to have you here when you're really not. To really give you that feeling when you're listening to that artist's music. So accept it and embrace it. Don't let it creep you out. Like, people might be always in the gutter. Okay, so frozen bird found is oh goodness. They found the bird in Siberia that is 46,000 years old. Unbelievable. Okay. Oh, also too, while I'm up here, I also want to take the time out to shout out Nomadic Fanatic on YouTube. Okay, Nomadic Fanatic, YouTube, RV Living with his cat Jax. I'm subscribed to him and I also follow him. He is a YouTuber who travels the road in this great country in an RV. Okay, I want to shout out to him because he, in the beginning of this month, or no, the beginning of this year, like that, he's been seeing a change, like previous, that he's been overweight and everything, and he had made it you know, a goal to lose weight, and he's been doing it ever since the 1st of January, and to now, I can tell you that man looked totally different, and he's lost over, I think his goal is about 50 pounds. He's like doing like a challenge or whatever, but I can tell you just by watching the videos and seeing the work, dedication that he's doing, changing the meals, working out, and sticking to his diet and his plan. I can tell you right here on Mega City News Total T, great job, Nomadic Fanatic. Okay? And I love Jackson, man. I love Jackson. Even though he is fat, but according to social media and what he posted, his cat is not unhealthy. His cat is healthy. So Jax is healthy. Okay? Okay. So I guess that does it for the breaking news, right? For this part. All right. So without further ado, like I said, this is not going to be a long show. This is definitely going to be a short one here on Kareem J. Clemons Day, and also Happy Friday. Okay, I'm going to take this time out to thank you guys. Also, too, I want to say that I know you guys have been seeing a lot of videos where it's been playing right here on my page. That is because I wanted to show you guys some of the old videos that I have, okay? And the videos that I have on YouTube, because, you know, a lot of people are not subscribing to my YouTube. So I bring my YouTube to Facebook like that, right? I just bring it to you just like that. And I've been showing a lot of 911 operators. Now, the only reason why I've been showing a lot of 911 operators is because people ask me, can you play the 911 operators, or can you do 911 operators? And I'm like, well, I can show you guys that all the 911 operators that I have on there on Facebook, I mean on YouTube, but some people, they don't have accounts on YouTube. But you could just go up there and watch them, but sometimes they don't feel like going to YouTube. Yeah, there are people like that. They don't feel like going to YouTube, and then they basically go and watch it. And then, you know, some people are banned from YouTube. Like they can't even, their search engineer can't even go to YouTube. Like you're banned. Like people could be banned from YouTube. People could be banned from Facebook, and you just can't go there and watch videos. They could come right here to Facebook and watch it. Or you can be on a public domain computer without even signing in and still can't view videos on YouTube because it's age restricted. But I can tell you right on the web page as well as on my page, which I'll be showing my videos on here and on YouTube, the web page will be featuring videos from the YouTube page. Okay? And please, everybody, if you can read the disclaimer that is in the box, it'll be greatly appreciated, because every program and every show that I do here on Kareem Clemons Facebook, Kareem Clemons YouTube, Kareem Clemons Periscope is for entertainment. Okay? The views and opinions on my show is not out there to hurt anybody, and it is just for entertainment only. Okay? This is all entertainment. Okay? And it is definitely is good for me, because this is what I enjoy doing, and I love doing it. And I've been doing it for the past 5, 6, 7, 6 years, you might say. I've been doing it for 6 years. So yeah, that's a lot under my belt. Okay, because somebody who just started, it's like, okay, it is what it is. But yeah, and I thank you guys because you guys show love. You guys are my cyber friends, and you know you guys show love by watching. You guys show love by liking. You guys show love by subscribing. You guys show love by sharing, and you guys show love by commenting. Okay, and that's what matters. Okay, that's what matters in the social media world for the Omega News social team. Okay. So, is there any more breaking news before we get out of here? Does anybody out there have breaking news? Does anybody out there have anything that they want to put out on social media? Yeah, I mean, I'm listening to that music. I can't play the music on here. I can't play the music on here because I'll get a copyright. And yes, I did get a copyright strike for the music that I played on my last video, which is kind of crazy because you want to use everything that I do here is from social media, and I try to, get uncopyrighted music, but it just seems like it's not going at this time, huh? Okay, so can we get her up here? I've been asking for her to come up here. Yes, is she on live? Naylove, if you're on, can you please come? If you want to come up on here, I'm gonna send you a link to come up here. Naylove, are you on? Shout out to everybody that's listening. Shout out to Tamika. Shout out to you, Michael. Shout out to you, Derek, Daquan. Shout out to you, Diego. Shout out to you guys. Jada. Shout out to you, Charles. Shout out to you, Al. Shout out to you. Yeah, I wasn't able. I didn't see those. I can't see them. Okay, Naylove, if you're on here, I want to bring you up. I'm gonna see if I can get her up on. I want to try to get someone up on the show. Okay, can we do that? I gotta go to no, because I did see I seen a post and I seen a post in the paper and it said something about they was making a gummery dispensary in Queens. And I know at that point they already had a factory or like the dispensaries out there where they were putting drops on people's tongues for the hemp drop. And then I also read about the gummies. I read about the gummies that they have, which is not available for people. Okay. Okay, Naylove, if you're on here, let me know if you're here because I want to see if I can bring you up on the show. Yeah, I want to thank her. I want to thank her because it was actually her that actually got me to start this whole program. Hold on, let's see if I can get her in the box. Hold on. But I thought she was just up, and I'm not really sure. I was like, listen. I'm gonna see if I can get her on a matter of fact, I'm gonna see if I can send her an invite. Let me see. And if she is, I'll see if she accepts it. I want to bring her up, but I want to see. I want to like it's Kareem J. Clemons Day, so I want to bring her up and talk to her, see how this is. And I really hope that she's available. Okay, let me see. Okay, I just sent her invitation. I want to know. I know she was talking about her. Something had happened, and I wanted to definitely see if she was okay with that. Because I experienced the same thing when it came to someone using your information, and I had to dispute all that and dispute. And uh, it's really hectic when it comes to people using identity, and then you got to get all that back. It's just really ridiculous. Okay, so we have some breaking news coming from social media network. Okay, uh, we need to go to the breaking news room. Okay, this is breaking news. Okay, so give me 1 second. We have some breaking news coming into the Omega Studio News and Talk Show T. All right. Matter of fact, let me see if I can do this. If anything, I'm just going because this is a story about him, so I'm just going to go up here and add this if it's here. Do we have it? Okay, since we're talking about Kobe, the man. Okay, this news is about Kobe Bryant. Okay, so we have information coming from social media saying that the Lakers have just released detail on the up and coming celebration of the life for Kobe Bryant and his 13-year-old daughter Gianna at the Staples Center, including information on how the public can purchase tickets. Okay, so the breaking news is that Vanessa Bryant, the widow of the late Kobe Bryant, said the memorial service is scheduled to begin at 10 a.m. on February the 24th. Okay? In an effort to ensure that fans have the best chance to get tickets, the Los Angeles Lakers will be using Ticketmaster, verified fans for tickets distributed, the Lakers said in a statement. They're saying, according to the instructions on the Lakers website, as of 11 a.m. Friday and until 10 p.m. Monday, fans can register to buy tickets at Ticketmaster.com. No purchase is necessary to register. Okay? Fans will be notified February 18th if they. Okay, so this is already that had already passed already. So today, okay, so right. Okay, so let me back up. Okay, so Friday until Monday. Oh, okay. Yeah, because I was like, all right, so okay, so yes, I'll shoot the messenger. Okay. All right, so it says 11 a.m. Friday until 10 p.m. Okay, so 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. today. Okay, not Monday, today. Okay, then fans on Monday can register to buy the tickets. Okay, so after you register, so I'm thinking that they will say if the tickets are going to be, if they would be the ones picked. Okay, if they're the ones picked, they will be registered, and once when they register, they will see if their tickets been picked. Okay, with the access code. The publicly release, the news release, those invited participants receive an access code into the link shown for the sales. Okay, so yes, Kobe Bryant Kobe Bryant memorial service is set for Monday, the 24th at Staples Center. Okay, for more information, uh, you guys can go to the Lakers web page, and also you guys can go to Ticketmaster.com. But also, you guys can tune in right here on Kobe Bryant Day on Sunday. Okay, and which which will be give you all the news on Kobe Bryant, including we'll look back because you can go years talking about this man. Okay, so on Sunday, Kobe Bryant Day, I will be giving you information on the memorial service, and then if anything, like I said, I don't see it here where it says anything about being publicized. I'm sure it's probably not, or it probably is. I don't know. It's just them getting the tickets so they can experience being there. But yeah, once when it becomes available, I will give this information. It will be on the blog page. Okay, I will be tweeting about it. I'll be covering it right here on the Omega City News and Talk Show T. Okay, again, this is information coming from the coming from the coming from social media saying that tickets have now been released for the memorial service for Kobe Bryant and his 13-year-old daughter Gianna. Okay, if you recall, Kobe Bryant and his 13-year-old daughter, and along with 8 others, died in a helicopter crash in Calabasas on January the 26th, which was a Sunday, 2020, killing them all. Kobe Bryant was 41 years old. Okay? All right. So back to the blog page. All right. Well, we're already on the blog page. All right. So again, this has been another episode of what? Wait a minute. No, I actually seen something, but I'm trying to see it. Let's see. It is always a shooting going on. I tell you, man, like when they have these breaking news happening, it's like you try to be the first one to get the breaking news, and it's like, and then next thing you know, it's like, damn. Okay, so according to the social media network, they have released the body cam footage released in the deadly shootout in Jersey City Market when it comes to the 3 Jewish people that were killed along with the Jersey City police officer on that fateful day. Okay, so they have released body cam footage of the shooting. I'm not really sure if this is body cam from the police officers. Okay, so that's breaking news there. Okay. All right. Yeah, jury is still deliberating in the Harvey Weinstein trial. We have not gotten any word from the jury on whether or not guilty or not guilty. But again, when that breaks, we will definitely give you that story right here on the Omega Studio News, that breaking news. Okay, any other breaking news? No? Okay, so without further ado, thank you guys so much for tuning in. Thank you guys for all the love from social media. Thank you guys. Oh, excuse me. Thank you guys from YouTube, Periscope, Facebook. Thank you guys for showing the love right here on the show. It is Friday. I can tell you that the show We'll be back on Monday. Okay. The show will be back on Monday, but again, there will be a special happening tonight. Okay, which I will be putting that together. And then again, stay tuned on Sunday for Kobe Bryant Day. Okay, if anything, we just try to have like, we were putting everything together for the scheduling for the Mexican News and Social T. And then as it's happening, the full schedule effect will be in the beginning of March. Okay, and I did not forget about you guys over there for YouTube Gaming. Again, I got you. I know y'all been asking me for Omega Medical Center and Omega Studio Towers for Project High Rise and Project Hospital. But I got you. Okay? All right. So without further ado, yep, let's close all that. Close. Yeah, probably for some lunch. You have any? You have a place you want to go? There's no Sizzlers. There's definitely no Sizzlers around here. Probably a Red Lobsters or the Olive Garden sounds good. You can eat, right? The Olive Garden. Nah, I don't know. I don't have I don't have a taste for that. Like pasta. Yeah, that's it. Um, yeah, pasta, brunch. Mm-hmm. Okay. All right, no problem. All right, so thank you guys so much for tuning in, and you guys can follow on the blog page for more information. Visit the blog page. Bye.
guys are trespassing? Hey, sir, get up.
Oh, that's a bad idea.
Let me see your ID. Let me see your ID.
Kiflam.
Kiflaw. Everybody else right. His name is Mr. Simpson. Wonder if you're related to O.J. Simpson. Okay, I don't want the ped to run, so I'm gonna go ahead and arrest him. And I'm gonna go ahead and sit him in a patrol car because if I go and do a check, I don't have the radio, so get in the car. So let me run his name. So it's oh god. What is it? B-E-O-R. Oh man, I hit my window again. S-I-M-P-S. License is valid. Yes, no active warrant, but he was trespassing.
Attention all units, we have a Grand Theft Auto in progress in Marietta Heights.
So I'm gonna go ahead and book him on trespassing. Alright, let's go, sir. You're gonna be taken to the it's right down the park. I'm sure you'll be happy to sleep in jail tonight.
Attention unit 1, Lincoln 18. We have a traffic alert for a wanted felon on the loose.
Wait, let me go ahead and take this call here. Because this is one of the call outs.
Backup needed in Textile City. Unit respond code 3.
I think it's that bus up there. It's not the bus. It's this car here. Move! God darn it! Bus! Move over to the side!
Dispatch calling unit 1, Lincoln 18. Approach with caution.
He's not stopping. What in the world is going on with this guy? He's gonna kill someone. Oh my god.
Vente, asshole.
Jesus Christ. Oh, I need to practice my goddamn shooting. Where's that girl at? She left? Back up, man. I learned this lesson from last time. Where's my backup?
Assistance needed in downtown. Respond code 3.
Copy, this is Adam 6, on our way.
Goodness gracious. I suck, yo.
I'm reloading.
Wow, I think he shot the guy, man. I gotta go back to freaking school. responders come.